Good evening. Indian markets repeated last Tuesday's stellar performance today as well with another spectacular rally. After 5 straight sessions of lackluster performance, investors suddenly swung into action with full force. The result was a secular surge in stocks spurred by a combination of local and external factors. There was no stopping the risk rally today. If anything, the advance only got better and better as the session wore on. What was heartening about today's spurt was that not for a minute did the markets look like losing any steam. As a result, the Indian equity benchmarks managed to blow the past psychological levels. While the NSE Nifty comfortably breached the 4,800 mark, the BSE Sensex surpassed 16,100. But for a second successive session, the broader indices stole the thunder from their large cap peers. The market breadth was extremely favorable today. The fact that frontline indices opened at day's low and closed near day's high speaks volume about today's powerful rally. News of progress in Eurozone leaders' effort to tame a long-running debt crisis, coupled with reports of an in-principle approval to the GST, set the markets ablaze early on. Market sentiment flared up further after reports stated that Moody's Investor Service has upgraded India's short-term foreign currency rating from speculative to investment grade. Market participants are also hoping that upcoming result season will turn out to be better than expected. The biggest trigger could come from the RBI at its January 24 policy meeting. The buzz of an impending CRR cut has been doing the rounds for quite some time. What the central bank says about the outlook on interest rates will also be crucial. The rupee has recovered some of the lost ground of late, while FIIs have been steadily increasing their bets on the Indian equities. The euro held a one-day gain versus the dollar due to optimism that Europe's leaders are taking steps to resolve the long-running debt crisis. The Sensex was up by 350 points to close at 16,165 and the NSE Nifty was up by 107 points to close at 4,850. Among the 30 constituents of Sensex, M&M, Hindalco, L&T, Jindal Steel, Reliance Industries and SBI were among the top gainers. On the other hand, TCS and GAIL India ended in the negative terrain. The small cap index and the mid cap index outperformed their large cap peers by rising 2.6% and 2.2% respectively. On the BSE, 2,137 stocks advanced, while 671 shares declined, only 105 stocks remained unchanged. All the BSE sectoral indices ended in the green. The BSE Realty Index was the top gainer, up by 4.2%, followed by the BSE Capital Good Index up by 3.5%, while the BSE Banking Index was up by 3.1%. Metals, auto, oil and gas and power and consumer durable indices rose by 2% or more. Meanwhile, the India VIX on the NSE fell by 6.5%. Anant Raj Industries, Eptech, Uttam Galva, Kale Consultants, Reliance Industrial, Infrastructure, Jay Corporation and Infinite Computer hit 20% upper circuit. Thank you. Wish you have a great evening ahead.